today about what I do in my practice that's unique and why my clients get results. Sometimes people with the worst parts or past end up with the best futures. We all have a story that has brought us to our current line of work and what we do. I would like to share with you a bit about my story and about how I got into massage therapy. Every day, everybody has a certain amount of struggle and trials throughout their life. And when you're looking for someone to help you deal with some of the physical manifestations of stress or trauma to the body or your mind, you want someone who's going to be able to connect with you and understand where you're coming from. You want to know that you'll be heard with compassion. I have worked in oil and gas, financial investment, as well as Brian Tracy sales centers, and through this I have learned to hear what people are saying or not saying. I call this emotional intelligence. Not only do I understand how the body works, but I also understand the mind games that we play with ourselves that can potentially hold us back from healing, as well as how outside stress can negatively affect our bodies. To live pain-free is the dream of every person who has gone through an accident or any other kind of injury or pain. In this type of empathy that I bring to my business, as I employ my knowledge in assisting people who desire to be pain-free and find a healthier life. What I offer with my clients is I am a registered massage therapist and have been trained with 3,000 hours of training for the last 3 years. A certified master born therapist, been doing that for 8.5, 9 years. I'm also certified in EFT, which is an emotional freedom technique, and I am currently working on my manual lymphatic drainage certificate. I am so passionate about my purpose in my therapies because I have lived through chronic pain as a result of 8 car accidents. At one point, I had experienced 8 cases of whiplash. My pain was so chronic that I hated to get out of bed in the morning because I knew how my day was going to start. Chronic pain is something that I have lived through, so I acutely am aware of the toll that this takes on you physically, mentally, and emotionally. I have worked through some of the negative messages that have come at me, which limited my ability to receive the kind of care that would truly set me free from my pain. The negative messages that we receive about who we are and how we see ourselves can limit us from exploring the outer reaches of activities and thinking that will set us free from physical pain. Understanding how to create an environment of trust, kindness, and appreciation is key to helping my clients see results. You see, I truly value kindness, appreciation, hard work, and safety, and these values are evident with my clients. I often hear from my clients that you are magic. I have never had a massage like this before. I like how you educate and spend time with me and teaching me how to do exercises and stretches. You tell me the same things my doctors tell me, and I have never felt so safe and comfortable during a massage. So these are the unique things I bring to my practice. I listen to my client's story and determine through conversation and their intake forms their needs and their goals. I help my clients make the mind-body connection by educating them on strengthening and exercises, how to do them correctly, proper form, and most important, why they're doing them, because without the why, it's not going to happen and they're not going to do it or stick with it. I do orthopedic assessment, which is basically just gathering information about the client's injury. I go through passive, active, and resisted range of motion tests on the clients. Their orthopedic assessments determine if massage therapy is even appropriate, because I'm definitely not going to touch somebody who needs to be seeing a doctor first before me. It assesses the severity of the condition, determines the muscles, ligaments, or tendons that are involved. So if I'm doing an assessment on somebody and they point, it hurts here, that's where I'm going to work. So you work that spot and that's how you get results, as opposed to working perhaps around that area. It gauges a client's pain levels and symptoms, provides a baseline against which I can measure their progress over a month, 2 months, 3 months, or even a year. I involve clients in a number of different techniques, which are the PNF stretches, active release, reciprocal inhibition, cross fiber friction. Those are all myofascial release, might be a different language to you, but this is little techniques that I use in my practice as opposed to just rubbing the body. Depending on the client's injury, I will pick something from my basket and work. So this is how I get results that matter. Shawna Ryan, your safe, kind, hardworking therapist who appreciates who you are and where you are. Any questions? Yeah.
So, how do you decide whether or not to use massage or the Bowen that you specialize in, or do you just kind of go by the person or discuss that with them ahead of time?
It just depends on the person. So if a person comes to me and they have a lot of chronic pain, high stress, their nervous system is stuck in that fight or flight, I will recommend that we try the Bowen therapy first before we go on to massage. Because if you're stuck in that fight or flight cycle, it doesn't matter what I do, it's just going to bounce off the body. The body's not going to be receptive to receiving any kind of treatment. So I'll start with Bowen, the next session do massage. If they're adamant, they're just there for massage, or I have clients who are adamant, they're only coming for Bowen. So it just depends on the situation. And I find right now, a lot of my clients were Bowen, came kind of into massage, and now it seems like everyone's going through a really hard time, going back to Bowen, just helping calm that nervous system back down again. Any questions? Mr. Fletcher.
Well, as you know, I had I had a fall and I had some muscle stress all over my body. So I went to her, and 2 days later, I'm up walking along and everything was fine. So I highly recommend the massage.
Thank you.
She should charge more.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Remember? Yeah.
It's not a question, but it's truly a learning experience when you go see Shawna. Like, it's not just a massage. She's going to teach you about the way that your body works. And, like, she gave me this. And I've never had a massage therapist give me something to walk away with. And you can probably explain it better to everyone else what it is. But
That's a TheraBand. So I was giving Melissa some exercises to do with a TheraBand. Even with your arm, you can do pulling on the door, tied to a door, stretching your hamstrings. I have her tied around the ankle, laying on her belly, and pulling to stretch the quads, because this exercise torques your knee, and so I always recommend trying to keep the body as linear as possible. So that's what the TheraBand is for.